So, what the fuck are we doing today? Oh fuck, oh no, I accidentally deleted the fucking embed. Fuck school. Yay.
Fuck school, because I made more than my teachers. I ain't learning a single lesson. Come on, baby, I can teach it. I'm a high fool.
Damn, that looks really cool, but what should I do to accomplish that? First of all, yes, I know I've been gone for a while. It's been for good, so shut the fuck up. And next thing, we're gonna start the video. So we're gonna need to go to the index file and make the basic music preparations. So we go here to the index, the voice thing at the top, add the guild voice intents, the voice whatever the fuck that is, the events, and the folder to the command handler. Next, we now have to create variables. Blech. If you don't know what variables are, you probably are new and came here to copy and paste. If you know what they are though, you can skip this part and go to the timestamp on the screen. Variables are some kind of value that's gonna be stored in the database. This is gonna allow us to set different values depending on the server member, the channel, the message, or the global user. The variables we're gonna use this time are only 2. 3 if you wanna make the custom prefix, but that's up to you. The first variable is gonna be called MusicEmbed and its value is gonna be an empty string. The second variable is gonna be MusicChannel, also an empty string. You can add them whatever the fuck you have the rest of your variables on. I have it on a file separately, so yeah. Next, we need to create 2 events. So we go here, create a new folder, call it music events, and inside here, onTrackStart.js, and we copy and paste this code. You're probably wondering, what the fuck is this and why is it there? This, what it's gonna do, it's gonna get the new song, put it, the title, the thumbnail, and the channel, and the message, and the guild in an awaited command that we're gonna create next on onTrackEnd, and copy and paste the same shit, but with the onTrackEnd event. Now we go to the commands, we create a folder called music, and we make our first file called embedUpdate. After that, we're gonna make 3 commands here, so we put it like that. The first command, it's gonna update the embed whenever a song is played, a new song starts, a song ends, and the clearMusicVariables is going to clear the music variables. And the createNewMusicEmbed is gonna create a new message, a new embed. It's gonna be sent to the channel so that we can see in real time what song is playing. Starting with the easy part, we have here the clearMusicVariables command. It's really simple, it's just set the values to default, and now starts the serious part. We're gonna make sure we have these 3 only if, that what they're gonna do in order is, it's gonna check if there's a channel set, it's gonna check if the channel exists, and it's gonna check if the message or the embed that we have to update exists. Next, we gotta add an if like this. And you're wondering, why is it needed? Because we're gonna open it, and if the uptime is none, it's gonna check if there's a song playing or not. After we finish that, we have to add another if to check if there's a song playing or not, checking the title of the song. Now we're gonna need to do an embed like the one you're seeing on screen right now, and we're gonna put it after both else's. Now we gotta split the queue, and how are we gonna do that? Using this. We split the queue using the title and the client ID, and we separate it by the client ID because I doubt there's a video out with the title of your client ID. And now we need to create the edit embed that's gonna be here. You're gonna be wondering, wait, but isn't this missing a description, like a queue? Yes, it is, and we're gonna do that now. We're gonna use a simple script I made for this specifically, and it's gonna show the queue using description.js above. We make it so it shows the output, and here we paste the script. This picks the split we just did and filters it so there's no extra. This takes the first song, which is the currently playing, and this makes the list. Now here we check if there's more than 10 songs or if there's no songs in the queue. With that done, it should look like this. After we do that, we have to create the embed. So we first make this condition that checks the channel and gets its ID, checking if there's a with data called channel, and if there's not, it just tries to get the server variable. Here, if there's no embed message, or if it's fine to nothing with the default value, we're gonna check if a message really exists with the data we've been provided. Hello, this is Zachary from the future. I'm just gonna say that I made a quick error here in createNewMusicEmbed, and in this if, I was missing a little something. If you can guess it in 3 seconds, I'm gonna give you something. Did you guess it? If not, I'm a dumb piece of shit and I forgot to put this. Without this, it's gonna be bugged and it's not gonna work. So, and save it in the let, so we can have the message ID to set it as a server bar. And now we create this if. So if there's a player, meaning that there's a song playing and the user deleted the embed, it's gonna loop once, so it checks the embed and updates it to an embed with a song playing in the queue. Now we have to create a way for the user to send a message and the bot to receive it and then add it to the song to the queue. So how do we do that? We create a new file in the same folder called onMessagePlay.js. We start like this. These 3 first conditions, the first one, check if the message was sent in the music channel. The second one checks if it's a command, and the third one, check if you are in a channel. For preference, I'm gonna delete command here, so it deletes either it's a command or a query gonna be deleted. Now we need to check if the bot is on a channel or not, so we do that using if, and if it doesn't have a player, we make it so it joins the channel. If it does have a player, it's gonna skip that and read the only if to check if the user is in the same channel as the bot. Now we make a simple if here that checks if the message contains some kind of Spotify track or Spotify playlist to make it search by Spotify or by YouTube. After we are done with that, we gotta make a title be the message or the title of the song, and the color I made it pink. I swear to God I don't have problems with the pink color. And next, we gotta make sure once the message is sent, you loop the embedUpdate command updates the embed in real time. After we do so, we also include the thumbnail at the end. Now, we gotta make a way so the bot creates a channel and sends an embed inside. So we go here, create a new file, and call it Setup. Doing this, we're gonna have to check some things. First, we gotta check if the user has the perms to manage channels and manage the server to create a music channel. Next, we're gonna have to check if there's a channel already set up and if it does exist. If it does exist, you just send a message customized to your liking. So that we create a let, so we save the channel ID that's gonna be created and set the embed message bar to nothing and the channel bar to the channel ID. After that, we loop the createNewMusicEmbed, so it's a new embed that's gonna be sent to the channel. We're done. Now we have a bot working, but wait, we also have to check for the embed once the bot restarts, so we don't have unsolved embeds after a restart or some kind of crash. So we're gonna go to the index already, and we're gonna use a ready command for it. So I'm gonna skip most of the details of this, but this basically what it does, it checks every guild that has a channel set for the music, and it checks if the channel exists. If it doesn't, it resets the variables. If it does, it's gonna check for the embed. If there's no embed, it sends a new one, and if there's an embed, it's gonna update it so the queue is deleted. By the way, if you wanna change the color, here. No, we can test this. We can go here. We can test now. We go setup. channel has been created. And we're going to write, hello, you're not in the channel. So we join the channel. We place it's gonna start playing. And if we kill the bot and we restart it, it's gonna clean the queue. Now, what if we want to have, as example, commands like play? We just gotta copy and paste the logic a little bit and have something like this. If you can notice, it's basically the same as the onMessagePlay. What if we want to skip a song? Well, here, skip. If we want to make a skip command, we gotta do the basic only if and a basic description. And no, we don't need to make a loop, because once you skip a track, the track counts as ended, so the embed is gonna update itself. No, but what if we wanna make an independent queue? First, we gotta make sure the queue checks if there's a player or not, because if there's not a player and you run the queue without an app, it's gonna send a lot of errors. And I'm saying this by experience, because I was suffering with this a long time. Now, we make an embed, a basic one. Once the queue is empty, you can make it to your liking. Now we go to the real queue and check if the message is empty. We set the page number 1. If the message is not empty, we set the page to the message 1. Next, we check if the page is a valid page or a valid queue page. So if there's not that many pages, we just check it, and if the number is below 0, it's gonna give an error. Now, I did some basic math and made sure that the copy and paste was gonna be easier. So in the description, I made a little script. Simple explanation, this gets the first song that's gonna be checked. This checks the limit, this filters it, and if the page is a page number 1, we remove the first song because no one cares about the first song, and then we just make the queue itself, and we're gonna have a description. After we do that, we can basically forget to post this first, but we can just start customizing to the song we like, to the song we like, what the fuck, the way we like it, and that's it. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope it was helpful. If you have any suggestion, please put it in the comments, and I'll be reading everything, because I have no life. Also, as an extra, I'm doing a version of this but in Spanish, for all those people who can't speak English very well. Noticia para la gente de habla hispana. Voy a hacer este mismo video pero en español, para aquellos que no saben demasiado de inglés y necesitan algo de ayuda. Así que, si quieren seguir el paso a paso, espérenlo pronto. You're probably gonna be seeing some blurred gameplay in the background, and the reason for that is because this is just a message. I spent 5 hours in something in the script so that I could read and not get lost in fucking randomness. But what did it happen? The script was wrong. And the bot stopped working half recording, so I had to rewrite it so it worked and you could use it properly. So if you really enjoy it or you want to copy and paste it, please show some support because I fucking wanted to kill.
Me encantan las putas, las zorras, las perras, las malas, las gatas, las sucias, las puercas, las guarras, feitas, bonitas, hermosas, bizarras, flaquitas, gorditas, bajitas, enanas, tetonas, culonas, plásticas o planas, maduras, viejitas, normales y raras, las emo, las friki, góticas y urbanas. Estoy en modo sexo. El alcance se me pone perverso, lo miro y me dice inmenso, se lo metí y la hago tendencia.